Okay, everybody. We return once again to Zangarmarsh. Yo, this is ZeroEchoZenith, coming to you live, and welcome back to more ChromieCraft. I'm your host, Zero, and last week was such a disaster, because at the 11th hour of getting to level 67, I needed to kill like 2 things. And it didn't happen because the internet crapped out. But I didn't touch the character at all, so you can see me actually get that level. That's about it. Hi, everybody. Yo, Twitch and YouTube. Hey, Netrunners. How you all doing? I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty eventful day, and by eventful day, I mean I got some things taken care of that I really needed to. I kind of made like a miniature recording booth for like raw audio recording, because as we all know, chat, sound is very difficult to work with if you're not using any filters whatsoever. I had to set up some sound blankets. And, yeah. The streams, though, have been great for recording audio and stuff, like, you know, doing recording for videos or voice acting for characters. But in terms of sound engineering, for raw audio files, you have to be as precise as possible to get them, like, audio of your voice without anything else in the background. It's easier said than done. So that's kind of what I was doing today. Also, I edited some footage from the Zelda stream back on Sunday, because the very generous benefactor that was very kind, made some donations, and I was gonna make it like a little gag. But, yeah. Other than that, yeah, things are just, you know, moving forward. Yesterday's Mario Eclipse stream was fun. I have a ton of quests I still need to do, chat, as always. I will not forget about my buffs, so don't worry about that. Hey, Stick. Hey, Avastar Bob. Hey, Ruby. Syndexia. Addison's. Oh, it's a full spread tonight. All right. ChromieCraft. Yes, Addison's. ChromieCraft. I come from the Linux trenches. Oh, God. Whoa. Wait, what? Ruby? Ruby. Just gonna be here on cell phone while Linux updates. Oh. So you haven't fully finished it, but you are getting your Linux system up and running. That's quite exciting, I admit. Good to hear. You know? Ding! Yes! Oh, there you go. Okay. I dinged. So, we're gonna get Improved Judgments, level 2. Which is going to reduce the cooldown of my judgments by 2 seconds, so I can use attacks more often. It's an 8-second cooldown instead of a 10-second cooldown. I usually like sticking to Judgment of Wisdom, which, it's the same as Turtle WoW, you know, Classic Era WoW. Oh, thank you. Classic Era WoW, where you use Judgment of Wisdom, and then every time you attack, you get a chance to oh, geez. Recover some of your mana, basically. Anyways, yo, Sticko. Yeah. Oh, Stick's name is blue for some reason. I can see here on my chat, Stick's name is blue. Even though on the stream, it's red for everybody that's on YouTube. I still don't know how I feel about this overlay of chat at this point. It's still really convenient because it works in tandem with StreamerBot and Stream Elements Live, but like, I don't know if there's anything better than that for showing chat stream, or showing chat for both multi-streaming YouTube and Twitch. It also supports TikTok and Kick as well, and I think Facebook? So I'm like, I feel like I should keep using it, so when I do eventually get to the point of being able to stream on TikTok, I just go with it and have everybody on stream all at the same time. It's fine. Anyways, I skimmed through your Eclipse stream, saw you just did base levels and progression. I finally went through the Pianta Pit, beautiful level. Yeah, I realize before I can get to the nitty-gritty of the custom content. I wanted to do a bit of the back end by just doing vanilla stuff, but it was still pretty fun. This is still technically my first playthrough of Mario Sunshine, so I wanted to pay my dues, you know? Do a bunch of the base content first. I think next stream we are going to be going towards more of the Eclipse-specific content, just to see what's out there. Ruby says, so yeah, I had some problems on the install. Spent all day breaking everything about what and why was happening. Ah, yes! The programmer's questions. Why is this happening? Or, why isn't this happening? By the way, did you ever figure out what to do with those fire panels on Eclipse? No. No, I actually have no idea still. I think you might need to use a Yoshi, but I am not super sure. Oh, chat! Look! Look! Empty bag space! I cleared my bags a bit, finally. I had to spend some money, but I just went and did it. Because I don't like thinking about item inventory management. I'm intimidated by Linux. Yeah, totally. Ruby also says, guess what? So when you format a USB using Fedora Fedora Writer, you have to extract the USB really fast because Windows corrupts the USB? What? It corrupts it? That's weird. It's quite strange. I will never know why I would do that. Oh yeah, I feel really bad from last night because, I had a bit of a wake-up call for all of my audio on my headphones. My personal audio is a lot louder than what you guys are hearing. I don't know how to fix it, but the only way how I do know is to lower game volume per game a lot more than I have been, and then just putting a gain filter on the audio feed for you guys. So you'll be able to still hear it at a decent volume and it's not destroying my ears. So then I can boost my system volume, which then allows me to hear sub alerts and, you know, like the Midna alert and all the other alerts that I have set. Because those are set at an okay volume, but they are a little soft. I missed someone subbing yesterday and I felt kind of bad. I didn't thank them. I'm like, oh, crud. It happened afterwards too. I was like, ah. But I was already kind of in the middle of the... Yeah, I can hear that. That's very loud for me. Pepsi Man! I'm still looking at buying a Pepsi Man suit, chat. No spoilers, of course. But you might see Pepsi Man on stream for Halloween. Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, Ruby said, or Six says, okay, just ground pound from really, really, really high. Oh! Because when you ground pound from really high up, you become the comet. You become a Mario Comet meteor thing. That makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Stick. That's a great hint. Windows tries to open up the USB when it's formatted in ext4 for Linux, and Windows doesn't know what to do with it, so it just shits the bed. I see. I see. That's not great. I feel like you'd almost want to have 1 or 2 extra USB sticks on hand as a just in case. Ruby, I also recommend trying to get a hold of a black box. What is a black box? A multiple terabyte HDD hard drive. Physical. Fully physical, no SSD, because if an SSD breaks, it's very difficult to recover the information that it is an HDD. So, a future investment should be that. Or, if you're like Bumcod, invest in a battery supply, so if there is a power surge in your area, it doesn't break your power strip that you're probably using to power your PC. One or the other. Those are like some wish list items that you can work towards in the future. I still don't have a battery backup, chat, so if there is a really terrible thunderstorm, even though I do have a surge protector power strip that I'm using, it might still not brick my system, but fry out my power brick. So I gotta get something sooner than later at some point. But I mean, it hasn't rained in a long time. I think I'm fine right now. Earlier in the spring though, I had to turn off my PC and then go to work because in the morning I'm like, wait a minute, it says thunderstorms in 2 hours. I'm at work for 8. I have to turn off my system. Every system in my home, I can't have it on. On the off chance that a generator is struck, I can't have anything on right now, so I'm just like, oh crap. Not to mention not wanting it to suck up all of my power for the month or whatever. Anyways, Stick says that could be a big waste, especially if you used an expensive USB. Yeah, seriously. Ruby says it's not that bad, Stick. It takes a little to get used to. What the heck is a freaking DEB file? What? A DEB file? I've still tried to figure out what an RVZ file is, and that's like a proprietary Nintendo-centric, I think that's a GameCube file format, something like that. There's just basically like an unlimited amount of file formats out there, but you'll probably never see all of them in your life, because you'll never need to. Ruby says, I swear I used 2 USB drives, 1 HDD, and a freaking SD card, and every time Windows corrupted the data. What? I really want to look into a Linux system next year. It's probably a bit too expensive for me right now to afford, but I need to switch to Linux, guys. I'm not happy with Windows. I'm not. It's so bad. It's not great. It's just, ugh. No. Thankfully, this is still a Windows 10 system, you know. Ah, don't worry, chat. It's fine being poisoned like I am. Oh, it's a magic effect. What? Oh. I still find it super cool in D&D, in the 2014 rules, but not the 2025 rules anymore for some reason. Or is it 2024 rules? Whatever. In D&D, once paladins get to, I think, level 4 or 5 from the 2014 rule set back in the day, they just become immune to poisons and diseases. They cannot become diseased. It's super cool. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because they have like this holy aura about them where they don't really need to worry about human sickness anymore. Oh man, I still want to play a character on WoW Ascension. Not Zealot, hold on. The Templar class. For Conquest of Azeroth, the Templar class, they eventually get an active ability where you just click it and it turns on, where it gives you resistance to fall damage and water walking. You're able to just walk on water due to your holy presence. It's kind of cool. They basically give you the Shaman or Death Knight water walking ability, because Death Knights can also water walk. They freeze the ground below their footsteps, and yes, you can mount when you do that. It's pretty badass. It's pretty cool. I'm still dressed as a mining folk, a dude with a job. Oh, I'm sorry, a dude with a job. I need to make sure I censor myself whenever I say that, chat. Six says, I just hear that you gotta be careful with Linux on account of any editing software you use having trouble on it. thankfully, since enough time has passed and people have continued development with it, which has then been accelerated because of the things that Windows and Mac have been doing, more so Windows than Mac, DaVinci Resolve and OBS, I think, just works natively on it. I can use open broadcasting software and DaVinci Resolve like nothing happened. And Steam has recently, I think recently, uncovered more of a substantial support for Linux, obviously, you know, because of the Steam OS and everything. But GOG, Good Old Games, GOG, they also recently said, hey, we now have a front runner that is going to spearhead development to make our launcher work natively on Linux as well. We're going to have massive Linux support in the coming years. And everybody was like, please, GOG, do it. Do it! It's also interesting the way how GOG has gone as well, because it used to be a sister company to CD Projekt. You know, CD Projekt Red? Jingle, jingle, jingle. You know that? CD Projekt, blah, blah, blah. You know, they made, or the publishers of Project Red, which made everything, Witcher, Cyberpunk, all that. I guess within the last 6 months, GOG bought their shares back from CD Projekt, and now they've just become their own company again, from like the original founder. I think that's how it went. Wait, no, I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to drown, but I want to get my facts straight. Give me a minute. Bought back its shares and is now its own company. Mikhail Kaczynski, the original co-founder of both CD Projekt and GOG, acquired 100% of the shares in GOG from CD Projekt back in December last year, effectively making the platform a fully independent company once again. So, they're not actually subservient to any company at this point. They are literally their own GameStop, if that makes sense. They're their own company, so whatever they do, like their whole preservation program, they recently announced Sands of Time, Prince of Persia Sands of Time in their preservation project. So the preservation project, basically they fully modernize with like quality of life improvements, so you know, older games can run on newer hardware. That's what they've always done, but I guess their preservation project made it even easier for it to be preserved and even easier to run on current generation hardware software. So with Sands of Time, when I streamed that last year, I had to use, I don't think it was a mod, but it was like a file configuration I had to go into to make it widescreen. Yeah, they just added that. That's just part of the game now. And I think it now runs at 60 frames and all these other cool quality of life improvements and stuff. So I really like what GOG has been doing lately with a bunch of older PC games. Unfortunately, larger companies don't really want their games on that still. When Blizzard was like, yeah, we're going to, I think it was like, yeah, we're going to re-release Warcraft 1 and 2 on Battle.net. I think that's what they did. They, humbly requested that GOG take down Warcraft 1 and 2 on their storefront. And so it's like, well, we have to take it down now because we were told to take it down. But we're putting it on a very deep sale, so I got both games for 15 bucks. I can play Warcraft 1 and 2 right now if I want to, chat. Technically, I can also play Warcraft 3, but don't worry about that. We will eventually play the Warcraft games, mark my words. That's a zero guarantee. Oh, sorry. Ruby says, I'm in Fedora Kinoite, which is like the super stable version of Fedora Linux. Ooh. I have to check those custom classes. Hey, I know who makes that noise. Stick says, I heard Linux Mint is solid. It's pretty much runs like XP. I heard that too, yeah. It's like a pretty stable XP system. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go, oh, have I already decided? I have to do the research again. I feel like when I am ready to pull the trigger on a purchase, that's when I'll do my final research on, like, what kind of system I actually want to get. However, with the rising RAM prices, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything about that. Then again, chat, when I was building my computer that I have right now, last April, I overbought RAM sticks because I was trying to make this have 128 gigs of RAM, and I think the motherboard, while it did fit all 4 RAM sticks, it didn't recognize them. So I was like, oh man, I may as well send back my RAM sticks. But I checked recently, and I guess I never did. So I have another 2 sticks of 32 gigs of RAM that I can use on a Linux system in the future. Great! Great! Because the RAM that I have, it's fine. Like, the only thing in my computer, you know what, chat, I should probably post my specs on the Discord and in my Twitch channel, like my little about section. I should probably post my specs. I'm running pretty much what I have. My CPU is great. It's an AMD. Forgot exactly what it was. My sticks are Corsair? Corsair? Hold on. Wait. I don't mind talking about this. Let's see here. Right now I'm running an X870E Aorus Pro motherboard. I'm running a Ryzen 9 9950X 16-core processor. CPU. What are my sticks? I don't see my sticks. I think I have Corsair sticks. I have to check again. Either way. Oh, hey, Neville! And Quasi! Why has everybody's name colors changed? This is weird. Only I can see it here. I have 2 sticks, 98 GB. Nice. That's cool, Neville. Good to see ya, by the way. Right now, I am playing as my human male paladin, Maxim. We are in the middle of Zangarmarsh in the Outlands, and we are trying to get to level 68 so I can take a ship to Northerend and finally take the fight to the Lich King. That's my goal right now. Right now, I am fighting eels to get their meat so I can cook for everybody, I guess. Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Hold on. Ruby says, oh, thank God, I like CD Projekt, but their management is awful. True, yeah, I agree. I don't know what they're doing. They announced that after The Witcher 4, they're also trying to make, like, several other Cyberpunk and Witcher projects, which will only take, like, 2 years to develop for or something. It's a little weird. I don't know what their development cycle is like, but I do know that they also run into a bit of crunch. Honestly, I think every company runs into crunch. That's just the unfortunate thing about development in any sort, even for indie developers, honestly, unless you're like, I don't know, the people that made the Brothers team that made Dwarf Fortress. They've spent more than 20 years on that game, and it is an amazing game. It is probably the most in-depth video game that I could think of, unless you're talking about, like, I don't know, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, or Project Zomboid or something. I love Dwarf Fortress. I suck at it. I haven't played it for like 3 or 4 years. I should play it again. I'm not very good at it. But remember, chat, losing is fun. So we can probably play a game of that in the future. Oh, or RimWorld. I don't have RimWorld, though. And Kenshi. All those games are really good. It's like The Sims for people with autism. Oh, I'm sorry, people that are crackheads. Wait, no, people that really like numbers and getting into the nitty-gritty of things and like insane video games. Yeah. Insane detail. You should download even more RAM. You're right, Ruby! Okay, sorry, hold on. Edison says, GOG even gives some classics out for free, like Daggerfall. Oh, yeah, Daggerfall. I also want to do a Daggerfall playthrough. which is probably the biggest video game in existence. I keep talking about this, how cool it is that it takes literal hundreds of hours to go from one part of the continent to the other part of the continent without fast traveling in Daggerfall, Elder Scrolls. It's super cool. Anyways, Ruby says, yeah, it looks really good. Please, Capcom, give me Outbreak 1 and 2. Yeah, Capcom, please. Release more of your Resident Evils on GOG, please. Give me frickin' Operation Raccoon City. The really stinky bad game. So I don't have to, acquire it because it's effectively dead media. Damn, the Delta Rock got me there. Didn't even realize I wrote it. No, you're totally fine, Ruby. I'm like, oh, hey, wait, it's Aqua. Let's see here. Stick says, good thing you didn't return them. Yeah, seriously. I bought everything right at the cusp. Actually, no, not at the cusp. Things were already starting to slowly rise by the time I was like, I have to pull the trigger right now. And then later in the year, we all know what happened. It's not great. But yeah, good to see you, Quasi. Because I didn't set mine. Oh, yeah. I despise Warcraft. It's overhyped, but I've nothing better to do except study, but I don't want to do that. That's okay, Neville. I can see why you would say overhyped for Warcraft. This is what EverQuest is in its most streamlined form. You know what I mean? I'm basically playing streamlined EverQuest. But this is not Retail WoW. Retail WoW is for people with ADHD, so probably me. Undiagnosed, of course. Kidding. You could also play Classic WoW, but I feel like even Classic WoW is pretty overhyped. Or you could just play on a Wrath server. You know? Open source, ChromieCraft, and just chill with the Lich King. Which is what I'm doing. I'm just fighting eels. Being kind of annoyed that the 80% drop rate for their meat is not actually 80%, because it's taking forever to go through all these eels. I'm already 3 bars into my next level, chat. Like, after this, we're probably just going to go north, turn in my quests, and then head west, get Black Sting's Stinger, head south to talk to Anchorite Arun at Telrador, or I'm sorry, at the Boamu Ruins. Okay. Oh my gosh, please. And then keep going from there. Let him cook. I am cooking. Hey, Quasi, we are Linux bros now. Which distro? I'm on Fedora. Kinoite. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of Kinoite before. But it does sound pretty cool. On the cell phone while the updates are rolling in. Yeah! It'll probably take you a couple of days. Which, there's nothing wrong about that. Please give me the meat! Please give me the eel fillet! Oh, no. I just want to leave this place. I want to get out of the lake. Come on. There we go. There it is. We got the last one. Let's swim out of here. The music of this zone is still probably one of my favorite in Outland. It's so beautiful. Don't touch me. Please do not cast spells at me either. I don't think there are any other classes that have resistance auras. I feel like it's only paladins that have shadow, fire, and frost, and that's it. They don't have poison resist aura, which you would think as a paladin class you would, but that's probably just more ability bloat. And you would have to definitely add yet another paladin into your raid or your party to get that resistance aura if you're trying to run like a full paladin group with all of the aura resists, which you wouldn't. You would always have a paladin that has devotion aura, which increases the armor of their party or raid. Wait. Additional armor to party and raid members within 40 yards. Okay, so it's everybody. It's not just their party. Back in Turtle WoW, your auras only affected your party. Oh, why am I not using this all the time? Chat, am I insane? Hold on. When I'm using my mount, I should always be using Crusader aura. What is my problem? Hold on. Give me a minute. Aura. Aura. I have the aura, chat. Give me a minute. Here we... No. What? Where is it? Control. F. I need the F. F. F in chat. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Jeez. F7. There you go. Getting the 20% mount speed boost to get 120% mount speed is a must. Because this also affects everybody in your party, too. And I assume raid. Yeah, party and raid members. But yeah, they would use Devotion Aura, probably Retribution Aura, and Concentration Aura, which prevents them from losing their spellcasting bar if they get damaged. Even though it's a 30%, or I'm sorry, 35% chance, there is an ability in Holy, Improved Concentration Aura. Oh, it's not guaranteed if you max it out. Back in Turtle WoW, if you maxed out the Concentration Aura in the Holy Tree, if you popped Concentration Aura, you would never just get pushed back when you take damage. It doesn't do that. I guess it only goes to probably 50%. That'd be 15% on top of 35. Yeah, okay, so it'd be 50% chance that you don't lose your cast bar when you're trying to do a spell, like healing or something.
Warm wishes to you.
Ruby says, I'm on these, blah, 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 blah. Quasi says, Fedora is a good distro. It is, yeah. Ruby, thanks. Using Kyanite just means it uses KDE Plasma as its desktop environment. Ooh, Plasma. Warm wishes to you. Did you manage to gather any diaphanous wings? Yeah. Thank you, Maxim. Halron smiles sympathetically. At least you don't have to clean them. That's the worst job of the lot. But once it's done, you'd never know they were attached to a giant insect.
Be well.
That did not give me enough experience at all.
May the light embrace you.
Have you any fish to contribute to our stores?
Yes.
Thank you for your help, Maxim.
When are we gonna fight chaos?
We're gonna fight chaos when I feel like it, Mitch. Hey, Mitch. How you doing?
Thank you for your help, Maxim. Your generosity will not be forgotten.
Safe journey.
Safe journey to you.
Dionysaka.
Dionysaka.
I remember I used to say, die on this, a car. It's very silly. Okay, next we gotta go to you. Hold on, can I like... PF quest. Let me pull this up. Show level and quest log, yes. Draw favorites and login, no. Show database IDs, no. Use micro, no. Spawn point, no. Reset. Show route on minimap. I need that. Show arrow along routes. Should I have that? Maybe I should have that too. Include quest starters, no. Okay. By my niece, Akar. Yeah. By my niece, Akar. Can I move this? Thank you. Where should I have this arrow, chat? Just so you guys can see it. Maybe I'll do this. Like, put it right there. Now you can see where I need to go all the time. Wow. Oh, it's not giving me the... It's not giving me the location I have to go. Oh, yes it is. I have to click the drop spawn icon. That's part of PF Quest. Got it. Okay. Let's go. Hey, it's like I'm playing Mario Eclipse again. We're mushroom hopping. How cool. The lagoon? PF changes. Oh no, I'm sorry, you said PF Chang's. Isn't that Chinese food? Why did I snort? What is wrong with me, chat? By my niece, Eka. Blessings upon you. Thank you for your most generous donation. Now I can buy my niece the Volvo she always wanted. And then she ends up crashing it, so I buy her another Volvo, and then she ends up crashing that one as well. She's totally fine though, don't worry. Where is it? Where's the monster I must fight? What? Where's it? There it is, Black Sting. Get her done! Catch a ride! Pepper? Man, why are you using so much pepper? You know that video? Why are you putting all that pepper on there? It's a good video. Okay, so this dude, he's looking at someone that's seasoning some steak, and he just throws like a gallon of pepper on this steak, and the guy watching is freaking out. He's like, why is he putting so much pepper on that steak? It is so good. It's still oozing venom. Okay. Hey, get that pepper off there, boy. So good. Okay, need to go over here now. Can we explore the ruins? Oh, hey, Chameleon. You come to me on this, the day of my paladin's wedding? Oh, I guess it'd be a Draenei saying that. You come to me on this, the day of my paladin's wedding? This is a disgrace I will not forgive easily. Boglurker! Where's Boglurker? What? Oh, he's there. Wait a minute. Something tells me Boglurker's inside the earth. I don't think I'm gonna be fighting Boglurker, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, wait! Am I supposed to kill this guy? Isn't this Kuruti, the leader of the bad dudes? I should probably heal. I should probably heal again, for good measure. I don't know if they're going to send me out to kill this guy, but we're just gonna do it anyways and see if I can... I don't know, maybe he has a drop that's a quest item. It'll be like, oh yeah, use this item to start a quest. A lot of NPCs are like that, so maybe he has one? Oh yeah, I gotta do the hands.
You come to me on this day? On my paladin's wedding?
Unfortunately, Chad, I am not Italian. I do know people who are Italian. Italia! But not me. He dropped nothing, he just gave me 5,200 experience. Well, that's cool. That wasted my time. Okay. Next, we have nothing else. We have more quests to turn in. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I didn't even turn on my other auras. Oops. Fine. Stick says, does map quest work on this? I can't seem to get it to work on the Octo. If MapQuest is meant for use with Wrath of the Lich King clients, then yes, it should work. Without any issue. For classic clients, you probably have to jump through more hoops, Stick. So, take that as you will. The God Paladin? Say hello to my little friend! And it's just a big friggin' two-handed hammer. Say hello to my little friend! Ooh. Mama? Mama Luigi? That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario! That's Mama Maxim to you, Mario!
Yoshi like fireballs. Fireballs, yum.
Chat, can you do React streams? Would I get copyright struck if I watch some of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show on stream? And reacted to it? Is that a thing? I'm sure I could do that on Twitch, but not on YouTube, right? I don't know. I don't know. I know that they're like, there's a whole format for React streaming. And people are watching like how it's made and stuff while they're eating their dinner or whatever. And they're like, haha, that's funny.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
The Naru have not forgotten us. There you go. I say what they say back as like a trigger phrase to try and get their voice in my brain. So, the Felfen Lost Ones have taken over the ruins, or the Ferelfen? Most intriguing. They must remember something of their heritage and the significance of the site. We must learn more, Maxim. This temple could hold the key to redeeming the Lost Ones and reuniting the many threads of Draenei. Ooh, what? I'm honored with Ironforge now for some reason. Why? What? It gave me Exodar reputation, but I still got honored with Ironforge the dwarves. I don't... Okay, whatever. That's fine. From what you've told me about your observations at the Bohamu ruins, it seems this tribe of Lost Ones has reverted to the worship of animal spirits. Before we can approach them, we must know more of their beliefs. Return to Ferelfen village and discreetly gather some of their idols so that I may study them. Try to avoid angering them, Maxim, as it may hurt our chances of making contact with them. Fair enough. By my niece Akar. Still rockin' red? Hey, Commander Crunk! No, I'm not. In this iteration, on Season 2 of World of Warcraft with ZeroEchoZenith, I have decided to go into Paladin tanking. I still have the exact same character, down to the same hairstyle. Down to the same exact hairstyle. It's like you plucked me right from frickin' Turtle WoW and put me in dab smag into the middle of Wrath of the Lich King. I decided to go Protection, because what that allows me to do is I can tank dungeons, but more importantly, well, I can tank dungeons so I can use looking for group and immediately get taken, but more importantly, I can fight like 10 quest mobs, survive, and kill them all at the same time. So this is I get to level 80 a lot faster during this questing environment, and I'm having a lot of fun. I almost want to just keep tanking after this. It's cool! I also found a broken Wrath of the Lich King build that uses about a third of the protection talents, and then the rest of it goes into retribution. You use a one-handed weapon that has spell power and attacks quickly, a shield, and you just use retribution abilities. You use Seal of Vengeance to get your dot on someone, your damage over time, and you just kill them. It's a PvP spec, but you can very easily use it in all PvE content. I want to make that build. However, I need to raid for the gear sets. So, but good to see you, Crunk. Welcome in. I'm just hanging right now. I'll eventually play my own RPG music later. But anyways. Oh, sorry. Stick says, yeah, just need a fog remover. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Addison says, yeah, you can do react streams. People react to YouTube videos all the time. Oh, yeah, that's right. Stick says, it's almost Halloween, too. Ripe season to play The Undeads. Yes. Yes, Stick, it is. Fair use. Oh, Addison says, fair use, transformative content, your personal opinion, and all that jazz. True, true. Clunk lol W. Stick says, 497? Wait, what? 497 gold, how you so ballin'? Streamer privilege, streamer luck. Someone traded me like 500 gold, Stick. They just traded me the gold. Allows him to not die. True, Quasi, yeah. Prot? Bruh, Ret lets you maximize judgment. Blizzard strikes again. Oh yeah, true, true, true. I did go into Retribution a little bit, so I have an 8-second judgment instead of 10 seconds. Neville says, I bought a toilet for 800 because the seal failed. Oh, jeez. And I said I might need to buy myself something nice since I have to tear it out. Oh, you might as well buy yourself something nice. Fair enough, fair enough. Just finished installing it. Well, I hope your porcelain throne serves you well. Blizzard, can we please get a buff for Ret build? No, play Holy or Prot. I'm probably gonna do Prot for the foreseeable future. Yeah, don't worry about that. Did you manage to get the stinger? Remember, it's useless to me if it's damaged. Yes. I can't thank you enough, lad. I'm going to enjoy this. He's going to enjoy the stinger. Stalwart Girdle. Strength, Stam, Intellect, cool.
Watch your back.
I'll take it. That gives me a lot more armor as well. Okay. Very good, very good. Now we're gonna go and take care of the unnatural drought by slaying these dudes. The withered giants. Hop. Oops. Blizzard. It's got a heated seat, auto open, lights, bidet also heated, foam to prevent splashback, a dryer. Oh. You got a seat fit for a king, I see. Buy a family-sized burrito for the maiden voyage. That's funny, Addison's. What a fantastic throne indeed, yeah. Oh, but yeah, we just chillin'. We chillin', having a good time. Where are the withered giants? What? Commander Krug! Bro, what are you doing? Was Sunday not enough for you? Oh my gosh! I thought we were past this. Your voracious appetite for Quiznos subs knows no bounds, Crunk. Thank you so very much. The Judgment set is still goated for Paladins.
Quiznos.
It always is. It always is. I mean, I'm vastly overleveled for the Judgment set now, but, like... I really want to get the, oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh my... Crunk. Crunk, we're not doing this again, Crunk. Please. I love the Judgment set. It's the iconic Paladin set. So, back during their 20th year anniversary, Blizzard updated the look of all of the Tier 2 sets for their anniversary event. I was not a part of that event because I wasn't playing retail WoW, but it's still cool that they did that. But yeah, the Judgment set is still the best. It is goated. Thank you so very much. The heart goes out to you, my guy. Thank you so very much. Gosh, jeez. Thank you. I am editing the footage, by the way, the Twilight Princess footage. I'm editing it right now. I was a little busy doing some stuff today. I was trying to make a booth for my audio. It's pretty much done right now. Then I had to do some recording. But I wanted to get a video out today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. But I'm gonna try and push to do so in the next couple days. I gotta send an email out though as well. It'll take a bit to put together, but it's fine. Thank you. You gotta break Z. I'm like a freshly glued together glass pane. Okay? A mosaic, if you will. And Crunk is about ready to be another bull in the china shop, a very fancy bull in the china shop, and like immediately re-shatter the glass that is holding me together with Elmer's glue. This is a weird metaphor, euphemism, or whatever. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. The generosity is overflowing and it's overwhelming me. It's hard to concentrate. Thank you. It's happening again. No! Please. Wow, leave something for your bills, lol. Yeah, seriously, Krunk, you need to think about yourself, please, unironically. I'm just a guy on the internet, please. I'm a rando! Krunk is basically Link in a pot shop. Wait, yeah. It's Link, and he's able to pull out his sword. And he's ready to do a great spin attack 45 times in this pot shop. Due to Krunk's earlier benevolence, I will let you guys know I was able to purchase the studio license for DaVinci Resolve. What that means is it's a perpetual license, and you are pretty much able to do all of the other editing stuff that, like, every other editing suite allows you to do, including audio software. It has its own DAW, Fairlight. It also has its own special effects software, which I've barely scratched the surface of it. It's very weird and difficult to use. I'd have to probably do some, like, a Blender-esque tutorials to be able to use it to its fullest extent, called Fusion or Blackmagic Design, all that. But I pretty much, for the very least, I unlocked auto subtitles, so I don't have to spend like almost an hour doing subtitles for a video. Maybe not an hour, more like a half hour, 40 minutes. I spend 20 seconds now for captioning, which will greatly improve all of my content immensely. So thank you for your benevolence again. And that's not including the bills as well. I have my own bills, chat, that I gotta take care of. Ain't gonna worry about bills when I make bank. That sounds so ominous. I'm feeling the aura, Crunk. Holy crap. Okay, alright. LOL, you broke C. Zez is a cracked plate. I'm a very thankful cracked plate, that's for sure. Money laundering. What? What?
Yes, I admit it. This entire operation has been for my laundry business. The idea is I get people to send me their laundry so I can do their laundry and then send it back via UPS. I have my own laundromat, chat.
Dude, that is so awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Quasi. Yeah, seriously. I'm so just giddy about that. Dude, you got studio. Woo. Yeah, definitely. License to chill? Mm-hmm. He's the plates on the floor at a Greek wedding. Yep. Feels like a friggin' Greek wedding. Six says spending dollars like there's sense, no problem with that. Quizno subs! They have a pepper bar. Wait, why am I not pulling 5 of these guys at one time? What's wrong with me? Behold! My tanking capabilities! And that's it, chat. Let's get back. I forgot to change my auras again. Rauk has conditioned me to be like, oh no, what would Rauk think if I wasn't playing optimally? Optimally. There you go. He'll get so mad at me. He'll make fun of my playstyle. Half brain dead. Neville says the cash laundering game that literally has you put bills into washing machines to clean them. Yes, yeah. Boy says Zero, have you done all your video editing without Studio? Yeah. I've manually put all of my subtitles into my videos for the last 2 years. I know there's CapCut, chat. Everybody uses CapCut. I learned DaVinci Resolve. It's just easier for me to use. But yes, major props, dude, thank you. Quiznos were good. Sad to have seen them go bye-bye. So they are gone, yeah. I thought they were. I have to check again. Wait a minute. I have the power of looking things up. Is Quiznos subs still in business? Chat, they're still around. Quiznos is still in business. As of 2026, the chain operates approximately 148 locations in the United States and 183 international stores, totaling 331 restaurants worldwide. Quiznos subs is still around. This is a stark contrast to its height in 2007, when it had nearly 5,000 locations. So Quiznos somehow stayed open longer than Blockbuster did.
Good fortune.
Hot damn, chat. Thank you for helping me with this difficult task, Maxim. Our work in the Dreadmire is not yet done, but now our efforts will focus on doing what we can to restore balance to the area. Alright, sick. So I'll also pick up these
Good
as
health.
well.
Long life.
Wait. It's the same belt? Okay, no, the belt that he gave me isn't as good as the one that I'm using right now. That's weird.
May you find what you seek.
May you find what you seek. So now we have to go out and get the Feral Fin idols. Chat, we're so close to getting to Northerend. That's rough. Yeah, it is. Six says, last time I looked into voice acting, I was too late on that. I almost died from fall damage. Last time I looked into voice acting, I was learning modules from a company called Gravy for the Brain. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. One way to do it is to do Google speech to text and have it narrate your videos, which you cut and paste into subtitles. I have done that too. Yeah, I have done that as well. But not as often as you think I should have been, if that makes sense. That's okay. That's okay. That's rough. Mm-hmm. But who's keeping Quiznos alive? Some person that really likes it? Me? Me? If Quiznos loses their last fan, I am no longer on this earth. I am their greatest warrior, even though I do not have a Quiznos near my location. No, Quiznos is gone from probably California entirely. I don't think there is one in California. Is there any in California at all? There are still Quiznos locations in California. In fact, California currently has the highest concentration of Quiznos restaurants in the United States. There are approximately 13 to 36 open locations, it doesn't even give me the actual number, across all the state. Estimates vary by data source, representing roughly 10% of the US locations. The brand is far more prevalent here than in any other state. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Quiznos is still in California. Chat, I made that dollar donation amount for super chats because I never thought someone would do that. I genuinely feel very blessed for it. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. How do you feel about brutal survival games? How brutal are we talking? Subway's like $20 for footlongs now. Yeah, they are. And fast food burgers are right behind them. It's like $14 for a burger meal now, $15 for a full burger meal. And the burger is pretty small. It's like unacceptable. Prunk says, I've kept them around by laundering my money through them. You're welcome. Thank you, Commander Crunk. I can always count on you. I really appreciate it. Addison says, probably grandmas and old millennials. Yeah, true. People that still remember Quiznos subs from back in the day. You thought wrong, buddy! Yeah, I did think wrong. I know Arby's got the suburban soccer mom community on lock. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Well, there's limb amputations for infections you can take care of. Oh, okay, wait, so you're basically talking about RimWorld? I like games like RimWorld. I've mostly just watched people play it, though. I've never played it myself. But I understand the way how the game goes. I understand the game mechanics. It's fine. How am I supposed to get their wicker baskets, chat? Wicker chest. Oh, they're the idols. Okay, they're on the ground. And self-harm if your character gets too depressed from seeing too many bodies. You're an experimental creature sent to succeed or die trying in a certain goal. What kind of survival games are you playing? Huh? What game does that? And not one blimpy somewhere? Blimpy. Sounds like the sanity meter in Amnesia? Yeah, it does. A small stone statue depicting an animal spirit worshipped by the Feral Fen Lost Ones. Okay. This one's been blowing up recently. It's called Casualties Unknown. You know what? When you said that, when you were like, yeah, amputations, I was like, okay, so that could be like RimWorld or even Kenshi. And then you were like, and self-harm if your character gets too depressed from seeing too many bodies. And then the part where you said you're an experimental creature sent to succeed or die. Casualties Unknown. Oh, it is that one. Yeah. It's the, extremely graphic 2D, furry, brutal survival horror game. I've not really seen anything about it. It would probably make me uncomfortable playing it because of how brutal it is, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. Because you have to realistically make sure that you are tending to every single one of your limbs for their wounds. It's a bit much. But I do know of it, yeah. I know it exists. I'll look at people playing it. I'll make my own decisions whether I want to jump into such a terrifying game. But chances are probably not. But I'm at least acknowledging it, okay? I at least know what it is. Yeah, I'd rather play RimWorld and skin someone because they are a filthy bandit and they tried to take my rations. I would skin them alive and then send them back out into the wilderness to fend for themselves. And then use that skin to make a coat. In a video game. In the video game. Video game. Chat, not real. Not real life. Bad. Bad. Evil. Wrong. Not real life. But in the video game, sure. I gotta stay warm somehow. What is the drop rate for these freaking idols? Where are they placed in the world? There's like 2 places they can spawn. This sucks. I guess I'm gonna have to go over here then? You know, it's funny because the quest is like, you're going to have to go into the Feral Fen tribal village, Maxim. Make sure you do not hurt the populace and just get the idols that are on the ground. Unfortunately, all of the idols are within combat of the broken Draenei, so you'll probably still have to kill most of them in order to get the idols. Remember, this is for peace, Maxim, peace. And I'm like, yeah, sure, peace, haha. As I'm cleaving through 90% of the population of the Tainted Ones. Okay, we're done. Let's go back to Cali. Oh, I'm sorry, Telrador again. Make a skin suit. Commander Crunk, it is 50 cents for a TTS message. Which I hope it's working. If you're going to do 50 cents for a TTS message from a super chat, Please test it for me. I haven't tested it yet fully. Okay, sorry. Hi. I'm so behind on chat. Hey, Gara. It recently got a Steam release. Demo. Got it. Free. Okay. Crux says amnesia, but you remember. Gara says, am I the only one who thinks Wolverine is overrated? I can see why you think that. It's because he's the star X-Man. Stick says, Garak, I think so too. There is a multiplayer mod? Yes, I saw that there was as well. Stick says, I mean as a character overall, yeah, and this upcoming game might be mostly upsetting. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not really thrilled by the writing. And the gameplay looks very on rails so far.
King's honor, friend.
How on rails do you want your action game to be? I don't know, chat. It all depends on how the game feels to play. Also, what is this? He's just selling Make a skid suit. Krunk, it has to be 50 cents. It can't be $2. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh no. Oh gosh. I specifically made it 0.50 for the super chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should just have that as like a little TTS message though that I can just go to. Can I have Windows read that? Make a skin suit. Oh no. I knew it was a bad idea to make it only 50 cents for TTS. Maybe I just have a switch where I flip it up and down where every message or every super chat is TTS. You know what? I don't even know how to make it read it out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I could see it though. Casualties unknown, but you know who they are. The voice acting works. All right. Okay. Found a game changer. There's a thing called material pouch. Reduces items weight in it by 80% in this game. That's cool. Compare him to Cyclops. Well, don't they always call Cyclops a beta? They call him beta and then they call Wolverine alpha. They won't let Hugh Jackman put the claws down. They're gonna keep using him until he's 90 years old, yeah. It makes crafting so much easier, which lets you hold significantly more material that is crucial to your medical aid. Oh, yeah. Ruby says, remember to say in Minecraft. Oh, right, yeah. In Minecraft! And if I'm wrong, let me be struck by a flying ice cream truck. And live! Yeah. In Minecraft! It's not real! I was only playing! It's not a real thing. I'd rather have a mutant power where you shoot laser beams out of your face than healing. Allegedly! Yeah. Addison says, I heard the devs had explained why Wolverine's suit heals itself. Oh, really? They made an explanation. They said they could have had Wolverine be naked at the end of the levels. I think they overthought explaining the mechanics. They had to explain why he has HP, lol. Whatever.
Blessings upon you.
Blessings upon you. You have the idols. Yes. These should be more than sufficient, Maxim. They seem to be fixated on birds, which is odd, because there aren't any bird species native to Zangarmarsh. What could this mean? Could they have encountered the Arakoa? To a shamanistic people, they might seem like the embodiment of a powerful bird spirit. Gathering the reagents, I have a feeling that these lost ones may not respond well to a Draenei. But with welcome in Arakoa, I can create a potion that will allow you to take on the form of an Arakoa for a short time. It requires a couple of reagents which cannot be stored, and must be used within hours of being gathered. You will need to bring me a handful of Sporebat eyes and some Fenstrider tentacles. Both species dwell in the wilderness surrounding Telrador.
Blessings upon you.
Okay. Gotta get these reagents so we can become an Arakoa and try and break bread with the hostile broken ones. Imagine WoW, but it's... Whoa. Krug? Commander Krug! Thank you so much for the gifted subscriptions, for the gifted memberships. Oh my gosh. It broke new ground! Thank you, we've got new memberships, folks! We've got more, more net runners in the chat. Thank you very much, Commander Krug. I really appreciate that. You are a very kind and welcoming soul. You're an incredible, amazing person, and I just died. I didn't bubble! You distracted me with your kindness. I'm blinded, chat. Imagine if I was playing hardcore. Imagine if I was playing hardcore. Thank you, man. I clapped when I saw it! Yeah. Right there, buddy. You get the big thumbs up from me. Grashi Sir Krunk, seriously. So wait, Addison's... Oh, Addison's, you got a membership! Yo, you're a net runner. Technically, you're all net runners, but, like, the actual membership big tier makes you an official net runner. You get your little badge and everything. Thank you, man. Bless your heart. Ayo, Addy, I got a member. Yeah! ATSTs! Yeah, I have a star bomb. Yeah. Wait, so the TTS only works if it's exactly 0.50 cents? Yes. It works if it is exactly 0.50 cents. I might change that later. It was an experiment. No one has done that yet, though. Cyclops was a beta, but the comics changed him 10 years ago. He became edgy like old school Magneto. You know, I saw on, what was it, TikTok? I saw on a TikTok reel where Cyclops got the Phoenix Force, and he ended up, like, destroying part of the world because he was mad. The dude was kind of nuts. He became Dark Phoenix Cyclops. Dies from gifted members. I feel like I am gonna die from gifted members, yeah. What's the point of having HP for Wolverine if he can just heal seconds later? Well, it's a video game. It's a video game. You could argue that everybody that has been in Call of Duty for the past 15, 18 years, they have all been Wolverine because they heal after being out of combat for a few seconds. Also, wait, chat, I have a question here. Super chat. I'm gonna send a super chat. Hold on. I'm gonna send a super chat. Chat? I just realized you can't send a 50-cent super chat. You can send 50 bits on, yeah, you can send 50 bits on Twitch and it will count, but you can't send 50 cents on YouTube. I just realized. Chat, I need to fix something. Hold on.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, you cannot pet that dog. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna preview it. Oh, no. I'm gonna preview it.
You've got mail.
Do not fear a man that
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. We're doing $1. $1.
You've got mail.
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes, instead fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times.
Oh, but then it overtakes the other one. I got it. Hold up. Wait. All the other super chats don't even matter then, because I was having multiple cents super chat. Oh, there's something I'm gonna have to edit later. Oops. I had no idea that it has to be at least $1. Well, thank you, chat, for that. Thank you very much. Well, I got some fixing I have to do for the YouTube side of things, and I never knew that. Ayoadi did get a member. Yeah! That'll be like the healing mechanic in COD. Oh, you just said it! You just said it, Gara. Got it. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, sorry, I need to catch up on chat. I think in the Ultimate Alliance games, Wolverine and Deadpool have slow HP regen. That's how they would treat it, yeah. You would get slow HP regen that goes to max after a while. Neville says, speaking of cool games, Star Citizen or Eve? I wish they weren't so wildly freaking expensive. Yeah, true. Star Citizen might never come out. We don't know for sure. But we'll have to wait and see. I see on both sides for the channel, yeah. Yeah, Cyclops killed Professor X in that comic. Yeah, he did. Avengers and X-Men was dope. Man, Proton is so weird to configure. Steam Linux better be worth it. Has to be $2 on YouTube to add text. Now I know. I never knew that. I just assumed that YouTube had the same mechanics as Twitch in regards to bits or super chats. How would you know that natively? Well, I could have done it myself and be like, oh yeah, let me figure it out, but I guess not. No, yeah. Or like, let me try donating myself. I didn't think to do that at first. Okay, cool. Now I have a project to work on to fix all of my alerts. Because apparently YouTube is not allowing people to give 80 cents for a super chat. It has to be at least $1. Or equivalent. That's okay. Now we know it. Yeah, true. I saw something happen recently with Star Citizen. The devs did, like, a bad stream or something. Oh, did they? Devil says, dude, I stopped playing like 7 months ago because I spent 2 hours trying to do Hull C hauling. And it was hit with incorporeal ships, disappearing cargo. Oh, jeez. Refusals to dock, hailing failures, and they still haven't fixed Hull C auto-loading. I wish I knew what that was. But that does sound pretty bad. That does not sound great. It cannot be that hard of a thing to fix. I don't know. Star Citizen has taken, like, what, 10 years to build? And they've had so many donations over the years. Isn't it, like, the only $1 billion game or something? Has it reached $1 billion of funding? Or is it, like, at least 100 million? I don't remember exactly. I guess it's because in YouTube, you can pay in other currencies. Yeah, true. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Thank you, Crunk. Good catch. No, yeah, seriously, thank you very much, Crunk, for that. You opened my eyes to my sub-alerts. And my my donation alerts. Which, again, thank you so much for that. For the testing of the TTS as well. Now I know. I'll probably add more Vaporwave-specific alerts on top of that as well. So, like, every dollar amount, you'll get a different Vaporwave video that plays. Ooh. And then I guess Twitch will just have to be different in the way how it works with its own stuff as well. Because on Twitch, you can donate 1 bit, chat. You can donate 1 bit, which is the equivalent of 1 cent. You can make hundreds of alerts. An alert for every single bit amount. 45 bits? Oh, you get Zero saying 45 with a funny accent. 45, you know? Something like that. But I guess not on YouTube. It has to be $2 or more. Or $1 or more. Whatever. It's fine. Neville says fundamental systems working or don't function in a game, and they're still working on new ships and areas and features. Hey, I'm not the company. The company's doing that, yeah. Ruby says like I can make it less than $1 super chat because the country economy sucks. It's all good, Ruby. Don't worry about it. Neville says, it's the only ship you can park in a spot and have it load cargo onto your ship automatically. Every other ship you need to manually load the cargo. Oh, okay. Edison says, yeah, I found out about Star Citizen from the sad, embarrassing live stream? Oh, you didn't know about Star Citizen? I've known about Star Citizen for... oh gosh, since like 2014? 2013? Maybe 2014, 2015. Yeah, that game's been around for a long time. Money Citizen, says Crunk. Yeah, it is Money Citizen. Oh gosh. Ugh. Ugh. It is over $1 billion, making it a quadruple A game like GTA 6, Lamau. Like GTA 6 and Skull and Bones, you mean? Don't forget Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones was the first quadruple A game. Don't you forget that. I will never let Ubisoft live that down. I will always remind them of their quadruple A game, Skull and Bones. That they were forced to support and actually make post-game content for or something. If not post-game, they at least had to support it with, like, finishing the game instead of having it fail as a tax write-off or whatever. Oh, speaking of! Cat, speaking of, it's EA, right? Yeah, it's EA. EA is now a privately owned company. Yup. The deal finally went through, and they are now privately owned. We'll have to wait and see what happens with the next Mass Effect game with BioWare, or anything else that EA is doing. FIFA 2027. Battlefield, Battle for Middle-earth 3. I miss Battle for Middle-earth. They should release that on GOG as well. Anyways, Neville says they recently made a ship that's intended for a medical gameplay loop, with its main features being drones. They haven't implemented the drone system yet. What the heck? It's just a larger medical ship with no other benefits. That's fun. $600? $600 for a ship? Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. $600 is a drop in the bucket for people that, that roll on gacha games. Know what I'm saying?
The world's first Western Studios created gacha game. No, I hear it. Edison says, speaking of money laundering, they definitely pocketing that developer cash instead of fixing the game, allegedly. I believe it. And then you look at Sean Murray with No Man's Sky. Didn't they just release yet another content update recently? Doesn't that make like 21 content updates for No Man's Sky? Has it already been 20 updates to that game? There was an interview with him recently, and he said, yeah, so releasing free updates to No Man's Sky works out for us because anytime we release new content for the game, we actually start selling copies for it again. People go crazy for it, and they sell a bunch again. So him and his crew are getting paid. I just hope he has learned to forgive himself. You know? I've never played it, but it's probably the best star exploration game out there. Planet exploration, star exploration, multiplayer game out there. It's actually a complete game. And there is probably too much to do, but that's okay. It is what it is. Come after me. Ruby says, I remember when the Kickstarter got announced. Ooh, that's a long time ago. Crunk says, Skull and Bones is the epitome of what modern gaming has become. Hard agree, Commander. Hard agree. That's why I look at and romanticize games from the PlayStation 2 era, GameCube era, Xbox era, and I'm like, wow, I miss most of these. I started with the Wii. But I'm like feeling extreme phantom nostalgia, or anemoia, for these older games. I missed all of Sony's, like, amazing, great exclusive games from back in the day. I'd like to play them on stream sometime. And all of the RPGs that were coming out as well. I don't see a lot of RPGs now. Hold on, that's a lie. I don't see very many large company published RPGs anymore. I see plenty of indie RPGs all the time. In fact, I said this yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again. Duskfade came out. I want to play it, chat. I played the demo back when I did June's Steam Next Fest. It has great platforming, nice looking combat, dodging. It's got collect-a-thon elements, upgrade system, and it has a charming looking story. I'd like to play Duskfade on stream at some point. It almost feels like Kingdom Hearts, in a way, as well. Okay, now we just need to kill spore bats. These are not the ones I'm looking for. Bloodthirsty Marshfang. Wait, where are they? Bloodthirsty Marshfang. Here they are. Spore bat. It was so bad, people got back into Black Flag. Yes, and them getting into Black Flag probably also eventually led to Black Flag Resynced, because Ubisoft was like, break glass in case of emergency. We have to do this, because all of the other Assassin's Creeds have been doggy duty. They've been bad. So they're like, oh yeah, let's remake our greatest performing Assassin's Creed game since the Ezio trilogy, even though the game came out right after the Ezio trilogy. I think it performed pretty well. Oh, friendly reminder as well, chat. When we are done with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, I will be starting Assassin's Creed 2. on Sundays. So, be there. Anyways, Neville said, I wish all investors a very big, get a fender bender and explode. That isn't even their most expensive ship. They have a club for people who spend over $1K with special offers. See the package that sells for either $2,900 or $29,000. So that's like a company purchase. That's like sponsorship for a large-scale baseball team. Yeah, we raised $30,000 to buy this ship package in Star Citizen. It has our baseball team logo on it. You know, actually, I think that ship is worth 260. Not as much as I thought it would be on brand for them, but still, 260 bucks for virtual content. Look at League of Legends and tell me that 260 bucks is a lot of money. Bro, you ain't seen nothing. Look at Counter-Strike skins and tell me that that's not a lot of money. Or that's a lot of money, you know? Ugh. Like, when your economy is disrupted to such a degree because you change the way how you can trade Counter-Strike skins, that's when you know that there was a lot of money that was in that industry, chat. It was Russia's economy, actually. Valve changed the skin trading or something and made it to where I think mythic skins could be traded or something. I don't exactly remember how it went, but it literally like disrupted Russia's economy because of that. It was like, oh, too much money was starting to pass. People were getting out of Dodge. They're like, oh, nope, I'm selling my skin stock. I can't do this. It's like, oh, jeez. Oh, hey, Rauk. Okay, sorry. Neville says, I wanted to get into EVE, but it's less of a first-person game. It's just as expensive, I believe. Well, EVE was like... Was EVE the first perpetually online game? It's like an MMO, but even more life-centric because your ship is in existence even when you're not online. Yeah, that game has been around forever. Since even when I was a kid. It's been around forever, ever. Ruby says, I did like the demo, so it may be cool. The Dusk Fade? Yeah. So, hey, Rauk, because large companies mostly suck in terms of RPGs, Blizzard is the prime example for that. Well, I mean, you look at Diablo, but that's more of an action RPG and not like a true RPG. Yeah, okay, I can see. Yeah. I get where you're coming from, Rauk. 2060 or 20... I'm sorry, 260 or 290, not sure which one the new one is. No problem. OG Black Flag was great, Quasi says. Dude, I want to play the original Black Flag. I wouldn't mind doing that instead of the resynced. I don't really care. I'm fine doing either, it doesn't matter. AC, yeah. Let's go, Ezio, my boy. Yeah, we're getting into the Ezio trilogy, chat. These, okay, Sporebat eyes are not dropping, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I might just skip this quest. We're running out of time today. I want to get to Northerend tonight before I have to leave. Okay, sorry. Devil says, didn't they gut the Counter-Strike market? Sort of. And actually cause a bunch of people financial ruin? Sort of. Chat, it's not dropping. Alright, that's it. We're going to, Ikuti. Ah! Oh, thank you, Midna. I'll drink. Drink some water. Like, some water. Here it is. Here's to you, Midna. Thank you. Oh, there was a lot, let me tell you. Krug says, Counter-Strike skins literally have their own virtual to real currency economy. It's insane. Neville says, crowdfunded space simulation game Star Citizen has launched its 20,000 pound Legatus pack, which includes nearly all its spacecraft plus extras. Only players who have already spent $1,000 in the game can access the pack. Cloud Imperium, the creators of Star Citizen, have received more than $200 million in crowdfunding since launching the Kickstarter campaign in 2012. Like, I understand people being super fans of a fandom and spending that much with a bunch of other people and reaching maybe like $10 million. $10 million for crowdfunding, Kickstarter, or whatever? That's nothing to sneeze at. That's incredible. That's amazing. For having like tons and tons and tons of fans of a property, awesome, cool. That's like a grand achievement you can get to, like if that was your life's goal. And the original goal was like $200,000 or something. Okay? Having people give $200 million to a game that might still have another 5 years plus of development when the crowdfunding has been around since 2012, so more than 10 years. Star Citizen is the forever game. That is just a forever game. You know how people talk about the legendary forever game, chat? World of Warcraft, my forever game. I can't stop playing it. Literally, I get anxiety when I don't play it, you know, that kind of thing. I feel like people that have dipped money into it, all the power to them if they gain enjoyment out of it. It does look like a very fun game. It looks like something you could spend months at and still have so much stuff to do. But holy crap, there are other games out there that you can play too, that only took 2 years to make, that are probably just as fulfilling as Star Citizen. I don't know. It's something time is money. You do what you will with your time. I'm still playing World of Warcraft, even though I am a WoW Fugee from 2021 back during Shadowlands, and I'm still playing World of Warcraft. So, am I truly one to judge? Though then again, I'm not spending $20,000 on World of Warcraft. It's time to stretch, chat. I want everybody to get up. It's time to stretch. Here we go. Do not cite the deep magic to me, Z. I was there when it was written. Oh, yeah. Cease that poop standing stance for the paladin? What are you talking about? Ret Aura? I like Ret Aura. Poop standing stance? Oh, are you talking about just the way how I'm fighting? Okay. Man. Nearly all. 27,000 and they still don't give you every ship. I mean... Ruby says, when there was entire pages to casino and blackjack, betting with skins, I played my early Steam library like that. Oh, you paid your early Steam library. You know what? That's pretty based, Ruby. That's actually really cool. I commend you for that, Ruby. You can buy a car with that much money, yeah. Oops, my mic is up here now. Thank you. Thank you. I'm T-posing. T-pose. Just put my assets in the game. Let me go. Anyways, dude, I dipped money into it and I regret it so damn heavily. Hey, Neville, it's okay. It's okay. I mean... It's okay. Ah! Oh, is that Kirby with the plane coming in and destroying the stream? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, hey, chat, guess what? I took my helmet off, and I've been fighting without a helmet this entire time. Oops. Ah! Okay, anyways. Trying to catch up on chat, and it's always so hard. Hey, Bumcod, good to see you, buddy. I like $600 worth of ships myself in Asgard, some small medical Perseus ships, small fighter that's regarded as my highest skill ceiling ship, a ground quad cannon, anti-air, and anti-infantry gun. I mean, that sounds really cool, Neville. That really does. But like, if the game was finished, there would probably be more people to play with, so you could roleplay as like a medical officer or something, you know? Since the game isn't finished, you're probably not getting a lot of people in that world. If a game doesn't feel alive, you're not going to have people wanting to play the game in the first place. And it's a self-fulfilling thing. It's like a snowball effect. Oh, there's not a lot of people playing. I'm not gonna play. Well, I'm not gonna play because there's not a lot of people. Star Citizen needs a population so those purchases feel more worth it for virtual items. And this is the psychology that happens in a lot of game development. Look at loot boxes in Overwatch. Overwatch was the true first AAA game that introduced loot boxes that pretty much widespread to every other AAA market out there in the Western world. You were having gacha games from, you know, like East Studios for the last 15, 20 years, pretty much since smartphones have been around, okay? And then, you know, Western Studios followed suit, so. At least since 2016. I don't necessarily remember before that, but like, you know, you play MapleStory and you're like, wow, this grinding sucks. Anyways, okay, that's not Western developed, I know.
Welcome to the Orebor Harborage, friend. You have nothing to fear here. We are broken, but we are not your enemies. I am Ikuti of the Kurenai, a group of broken who desire to re-establish ties with our Draenei brothers and their newfound allies. Harborage. The Orebor Harborage. If Anchorite Ahroun counts you as a friend, then you may prove trustworthy. Please forgive my wariness, human. But it is often that all that stands between my people and death. You are welcome to shelter among us, and perhaps our mutual trust will grow.
But thank you so much, Krunk. Thank you very much for that. I really like that Kirby ending. Daggerfen Deviants, rather.
The Kurenai and the Draenei don't always see eye to eye, particularly on the issue of the Lost Ones. We're content to help the Lost Ones who seek us out, but we won't pursue them. Some Draenei are intent on redeeming them all. However, there are times when even the Lost Ones go too far, such as the Daggerfen. In their village to the west, they dabble in poisons and deceit, arts that come unnaturally to us. We must put an end to this before the vile Daggerfen can extend their influence. So long. The small band of broken you see here is a mission from a larger settlement in Nagrand. The Kurenai, as we call ourselves, are broken who desire to reunite with our Draenei brothers. My group has come here to strengthen Kurenai ties to the Draenei of Telridor. If the Angarmarsh ogres have their way, this temple will not stand much longer. They have cleared the hewn bog of its towering mushrooms and draw ever closer to our refuge. If you would call yourself our friend, aid us in fighting this enemy.
This old Draenei board has been refurbished by the Kurenai. It is now used to post announcements and bounties. Chieftain Mumaki, leader of the foul and degenerate Pepsi Man. Yo. And I loathe myself for it. Don't loathe yourself, Neville. It's okay. Hey, that game is still probably going to be supported for years to come. When they say, we are finally green, we are 1.0, we are good to go, you are going to probably see several 100,000 players. At the very least, 100,000 players. So the money that you did put into this game could potentially still be worth it, question mark? But please do not resent yourself for that. I've bought tons and tons of stuff that I regret. I did, okay? So you're not alone. We all have bought things in our lives that were like, why did I do this? Be more wise in the future, though. That's the only thing I can say. Do your best. I mean, you keep standing and poop AoE damage. Oh, I see. Rauk, I can tank all the damage. I don't care. I don't care. You know what, Rauk? I was literally talking to you earlier, or talking about you. I was saying, you know what? Rauk would judge me so hard for not having my auras up or doing certain things. I'm predicting what you're gonna say now. You've imprinted on me, Rauk. Anyways, assert dominance. Yes, clip it. Yep. Okay, sorry. Oh, wow, I'm so far behind on chat. Okay, T-pose. Nice T-pose. Thank you. Neville says the cannon couldn't even fight a single ship. The Asgard couldn't do any combat. I had no one to drop ship with the side-mounted miniguns, which was the main role. I think you just need to find people to play with as well. True. Yep. And there were better hauling ships than it that I bought with in-game currency. Bumcott says, no. Remember, they are surprise mechanics, according to EA during their lawsuit for Battlefront 2. Ugh. We should play Battlefront 2, chat. It's actually a fantastic game, because it doesn't have any of the loot box stuff in it anymore. $5 for horse armor started it all for the West. Yes, it did, back in 2006, 2007. Yep, that started it. Play Maple Syrup. Chat, I am not going to play Maple Story for 70 hours trying to farm to get to level, what's the max level now? 325? 350? I don't remember. 400? Ruby says, so if we travel back in time to kill Todd before Oblivion, we could change the future. I don't know if it was Todd Howard that made Horse Armor DLC. I think that might have been someone else. Maybe Todd signed it off to make it DLC instead of just being a part of the game as an update. I don't know. Neville says, I did like hiding my small medical ship in my Asgard and treating it like a ship with a respawn point, though. That sounds cool. I didn't know you could put a ship within a ship. Okay, listen, Star Citizen is a very cool game. It just needs to release finally, you know? Anyways, Neville says, I think I'll die of a heart attack before that happens. No, don't. Take care of your body as well. Krug says, no, Ruby. Just tell him to fix bugs and not rely solely on modders. So he's playing Prot, which is the meta for Paladins because Blizzard. Yep, true. Ruby says, maybe if Todd never leaves that chess club, Lavos never destroys the future. Oh, chat, we need to play Chrono Trigger as well. I specifically want to play Chrono Trigger Plus, which just adds more content into it as a vanilla plus scenario. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Chieftain and his band of assassins are responsible for the deaths of numerous Kurenai and Draenei, should not be approached, or should only be approached by seasoned combatants. Travelers are advised to avoid the Daggerfen village area to the west of the Arbor Harborage to claim the bounty, present proof to that guy. Yeah. I can't talk to that guy. Can I even talk to anybody else in this area? He did say this was a refuge point. Oh, you can. You can. Let's get the flight path. All right.
What can I do for
Chat, we are going to get to level 68 tonight. There are some who call me Tim, but to my friends, I am the specialist. Specialist, eh? Just what kind of specialist are you anyway? If you have to ask, you don't know me anywhere near well enough to be using that appellation.
See you later.
Okay, fine. Secrets of the Daggerfen. Bugs, bugs, bugs. The marsh is full of them and my companions here seem obsessed with them. Well, I've had it with the bugs. Something far more intriguing has captured my interest. To the west, there is a village of lost ones who call themselves the Daggerfen. You've been there, right, Maxim? Yeah, I have. The whole tribe consists of highly specialized assassins. I've noticed them mixing and using a particularly potent kind of poison. I'm dying to know more about that poison, but that's going to require a copy of the recipe and a sample vial. Okay.
Have a good one.
No time for curiosity. Maxim. I have a favor to ask of you. Normally, I would do this for myself, but my hands are already beyond full. I have an associate named Kylon at Sylvanar in the Blade's Edge Mountains to the north. He's expecting to hear from me in the near future, although I suspect he won't like what I have to say. If you would deliver my response to him, you would have my gratitude. I must insist, and this is very important, that you not attempt to read the letter. It is for Kylon's eyes alone.
See you around.
I'm gonna read that letter, chat, as soon as I get it. Okay! More things to kill. Neville says, no, it's not a player lacking issue, it's a function issue. There's no reason to use it when there's a remote laser cannon on the front with a 360-degree underside view. Maybe if I was doing high-stakes drop-shipping maneuvers, I'd have any reason to use the miniguns to clear out players or suppress hot landing zones, but I don't think it has enough HP to do that if there's a single other ship in the area of any kind. So then why did they sell that if it has no use? If it has no real applicable use? They need to have a reason to be able to use that, that minigun cannon. That's weird. I see what you're saying now, Neville. I get it. What is this? Okay, whatever. Okay. We have ogres that we gotta deal with. I'm going to pull a bunch of them. We gotta speed up. Commander says, if Todd stayed in that chess club, the Stormcloaks would never belong to the Nords. Skyrim, OMG bro, I'm cooked. No, it's okay. I'm trying to decipher your lack of spelling. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Minor spelling error. I'm gonna hold this over your head for 6 weeks. That's okay. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. I faithfully played a Nord, chat. Bog Slayer, Breastplate of the Beast, Strength, Agility, Stamina. That's a lot of armor. And stamina, strength, agility. Sick. Okay. I've got a lot to work with now. Oi! Oi! Lamel Miner spelling a snake. Drop the plane! yeah. Drop a plane on him. Nell says, I've played bounty missions with 7 cruise ships manning every guns on the $1,500 ship you can only buy with real money. When it's good, but it's not the norm. Well, I mean, I don't know, do you need more community events or something? Sounds like it. I don't know. He misspelled, get him! Yeah. I've also seen him landed ships within the 1900 carrier ships that can transport them around and deploy fighters for combat. It's like 20-man crews. Getting game currency to hire mercs to support me on in-world event missions with ship rewards. Plan out escape routes and roles. So wait, have you done everything in the game then? Because that sounds like the gist of Star Citizen right now. Because it's still just a beta test. I'm wondering if the hype cycle has permanently been besmirched because the name Star Citizen has been infamous for so many years now that nobody wants to touch it because they just think it'll never come out. It's in perpetual development hell, probably. That's probably why, you know? But then they're not developing it further, so it's just at a standstill. That's... I don't know anymore. It is what it is. Would I ever play Star Citizen on stream? I'll never say never, but probably not. There isn't really a point to doing that. I'd rather play like Elite Dangerous. Or the X4 games, or what was that one where it's like a roguelite? Or, oh, I'm sorry, a roguelike game where you and 3 other people are manning a ship, and you have to do odd jobs and stuff. I want to play that one. Is it Stellaris? I don't remember. I'd rather play those games because they have an end, instead of me not knowing if a game will ever have an end. You see, this game that I'm playing right now, ChromieCraft, has an end. The Lich King is the end. They're not going past Wrath of the Lich King. It's both a comforting feeling knowing that the Lich King is the end game, but it's also a little bittersweet that they're not actually going to put any content into the game either. Kind of like what Turtle WoW was doing, but that's okay. I've already made my peace with it. I don't really want to do Octo WoW. Sorry, Rauk. Will I try it out in the future? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Let me get this character to raiding proficiency first. With my raid, or my guild group. Because they're still around. They didn't go away when the servers closed. Boss Grogak. Better try Sandworlds instead. You did tell me about Sandworlds, Rauk. Yeah. Star Citizen being called a beta test has to be an ironic pun at this point. It is. Yeah. It super is. Oh boy, chat. I'm gonna have to start doing my fake outros again here soon. I'll do a fake outro in about 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna just try and push. I want to be on the boat to Borean Tundra in the next half an hour. Set the timer. Star Citizen, but you actually play the game. Exactly, Crunk! You get it! You understand me. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Hey, look, chat. It's the bottomless abyss. Because as we all know, these are just shards of land floating in the nether. The nether. I'm sorry, the twisting nether. Minecraft. Space Station 13. I would love to stream Space Station 13 or 14. Yeah, good games. Good games. I started playing it recently again, actually. And then I stopped. Having to devote an hour of your time every round kind of gets to you after a while. It's like, oh geez, here I go again. A full hour of 100% of my focus. It's like, oh geez. But yeah, those are really good games. It's 100% pure sunken cost fallacy. Pulsar! Thank you, Neville. Yes, it's called Pulsar. That's the game I was thinking of. Yep. However, I'm certain you'd prefer Triumvirate WoW. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta kill this too. You don't run your own guild? Nah. No, I don't actually. Start a guild and name it Cyber Alliance. I would, but I've already been, that's a good name. I've genuinely been running with these guys for a long time, though, now. We'll see. We'll see if I ever make a guild. If I make a guild, it'd probably be in a different game. Maybe it would be in, I don't know, Sandworlds, Triumvirate, or Octo. Or, WoW Ascension. We'll see. I gotta drink again. Call it the Echo Zealots. The Echo Zealots? Oh, because I'm a paladin as well? Echo. The way how we communicate is by bat. That they use echolocation. Through cyberspace, somehow. Yeah. Chat, I might just do the outro now. I'm going to do a fake outro right now. Or Netrunners. Yeah, any of those are good. Playing tag now. Yeah. Chat. Due to my ISP issues, we're going to do an outro now. Stick around to watch more of me trying to get to Wrath of Lich King content. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was fun, just shooting the breeze with everybody and having a good time. This is ZeroEchoZenith signing off. If you enjoy this kind of content and you want to watch more, please check out my other streams and videos. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Everything from ChromieCraft on Wednesdays to Twilight Princess Dusklight on Sundays to Super Mario Eclipse on Tuesdays. Mario Eclipse is a fan sequel to Mario Sunshine. This is a Wrath of Lich King server, and it's, you know, Twilight Princess Dusklight is the PC port of Twilight Princess Legend of Zelda. I'm also playing Final Fantasy I, Final Fantasy Origin Stranger of Paradise, Mina the Hollower, Echo the Dolphin, and more. Yeah, please throw my content everywhere. It really helps push the algorithm through so they discover me and you guys, you amazing people. ZeroEchoZenith, that's who I am on everything. But yeah, I mostly do things like voice acting and short form content and, you know, some highlights. But yeah, if that's stuff you want to watch and hang it with me in chat, please throw me a like, subscribe, a follow, and hit that notification icon. And leave a comment as well. It lets me know that people are out there in cyberspace. Okay, chat, I'm back. Hi, hello, let's keep going. Let's keep going until the cows come home. Fake. Solid stream, Zero. Have a great night. What you said was fake? I'm fake? Oh no. Just kidding. Fake night, guys. Really fun stream. You have been on a roll, Z. I have! Yo, my brain was just rolling at the beginning of the stream. I was like, oh, you know what? Actually, this, and this. This, and this as well. Oh, you know about that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ruby. Oh, and don't forget, chat, I've got a Discord. You should join it. It's super cool. I have to do more with it, but we've got a lot of great people on there. It's super cool. I also have, like, almost 100 emotes on there, too. You can use funny emotes on that server. Got a belt? It's a plate belt. 30 strength, 18 stamina? That's really not... Commander Krunk! Dude, thank you! I gotta head out. Have a good night. Have a good one, gamers. You too, sir! Take care. The internet. Have a great one, Netrunner. Most Supreme Commander Netrunner. We will see you all in the future. Safe travels, have a great evening, and bless you once again, sir. Take care. I really appreciate that. It's so very kind. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. Heck yeah. We're doing it. I'm gonna get to Northerend tonight. It's gonna happen. The internet is awesome. Hey, nice Krunk, you too, man. Night Krunk, Sugar Daddy Krunk. Krunk is the mysterious benefactor, chat. There have been a few mysterious benefactors on stream. Krunk is one of them. Forever grateful. Literally helping me survive and improve the stream as we speak. I need to research the way how YouTube chatters can influence the stream than just super chats. I need to see what else there is that I can work with that allows people to have fun on the streams too. Crap. I mean, yeah, I'm sure people are having fun on the streams regardless. I mean, I've got the sound effects going on, you know, and, you know, watching me. But, you know, if they had some kind of points redeem system, they could also drop a plane on the stream if they so choose. I just don't know how to get that working. It's kind of annoying. I also want to get a another Friend Slop Friday going on. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or not. I really want to get my internet fixed. One game I was looking at. What game was it? I was just playing it. SCP Secret Lab. I guess SCP Secret Lab is the best asymmetrical SCP multiplayer PvP game to play, period. Oh, I do need to kill him. I do need to take him out. And I was wondering if people would want to play that. It's free. It's actually free to play. So, we'll see. We shall see. I was also thinking of Barony. Barony looks fun. There's also Overcooked. There's my bags are full. How could this happen? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Okay. That's right, you can Northerend at 68. Yes, Squazzy. Why, yes, I can. And I think this last Muck Dweller is going to start that process. I turn in these quests that I have, and I'm there. I'm at level 68. All right. Oh, I don't have any other talents. Neville says I'm gonna go air fry a hot dog. Heck yeah. Chat, sometimes you just need to air fry a hot dog. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Let us leave this infernal place.
Will we come back to Outland? Of course. Yes. I'm not leaving Outland. The idea, chat, is to eventually come back at max level so I can just go through the storyline quests and talk to chat. It'll be strictly shooting the breeze, hanging out, chilling. Kind of like what we've usually been doing. But like when I was in Northwind on my Paladin at max level, I had no trouble doing any of the content. It was mostly just reading what all the voices, or like what all the quests talked about and stuff, and going through the story there. So it'd be the same case here. We won't have to worry about leveling up. We just want to do all the quests that we can. But anyways, let's go. They can join Twitch, lol JK. I mean, hey, Twitch and YouTube are open to go to either platform. They are more than welcome to. I do not judge. A Secret Lab is so chaotic. It super is. MSFX1. Wait, Ruby. I think there's no space. I think there's no space for that. There we go. Though you kind of need to be careful with what randoms can scream in the stream. Oh yeah, I mean, true. Then do I deactivate voice? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be as cool if voice was deactivated. Bingo. I agree, though. I'd probably have to reassess that then. Unless I do a private server, but then I would definitely need enough people to fill the roles. Anyways, Secrets of the Daggerfen. Did your search of Daggerfen Village yield the information I need in order to get to the bottom of this poison puzzle? Yeah. Oh wait, did I? Daggerfen Poison Manual, a how-to guide to the unique poisons of the Daggerfen Lost Ones. And a Daggerfen Poison Vial. A vial of the poison favored by Daggerfen Lost One assassins. Cool. Timothy leafs through the manual. They're using Ragveil as a base for the poison? No, that can't be right. Ragveil has no toxic properties. Including Ragveil in a poison is like a rogue wielding 2 maces. Sure, you can do it, but it isn't true to the essence of your calling. I just can't understand. Well, rogues can do combat. Timothy clears his throat. I mean, thank you for fetching these for me. I'll try out the poison as soon as time permits.
Safe travels.
You're welcome. Tim's trusty helmet. Not the most attractive of headgear, but it gets the job done. Be sure to escape as quickly as possible after putting it on. It does not look attractive whatsoever. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, you wish to claim the bounty on Chief Mumakai? Or Mumaki? Yeah. Remarkable. There have been others who tried to claim the bounty, but they never returned. It's not hard to figure out what happened to them. I'm relieved that we'll no longer be troubled by Mumaki and his degenerates. Yeah, chat, no more degeneracy. Daggerfen deviants. You have done well, Maxim. The Daggerfen are beyond redemption by anyone's standards, but I'm not certain that the Draenei would have acted with the proper speed in this situation.
You come back sometime.
Ding! We did it.
Remember the light.
The Zangarmarsh threat is contained for the moment, but I'm certain they won't give up that easily. I've forgotten many things since the end of my life as a Draenei, but the stubbornness of the ogres is an enduring memory.
That's it, chat. We are now neutral with the Kurenai for later. I was outbid on a bag. Okay, let's get back to Stormwind! I have to look up where to do the breadcrumb quest. Thank you. First Wrath of the Lich King quest. Hero's Call, Borean Tundra, Hero's Call board. Go to the Hero's Call board in Stormwind. Okay. So we gotta go to the Hero's Call board and then we can start it. This is so fun, chat. Great plan. Yeah. Ding 68, the unfunny number. Yeah. We passed 67 into 68. The next level will be another funny number. And then after that, I don't know. What is the next funny number after 69? Grand old time. In addition to the normal effect, your judgment spells also increase the critical strike chance of all attacks made against that target by an additional 1%. What? Wait, wow, okay. Increases your expertise by 6, total stamina and chance to critically hit by 6%. I'll just get combat expertise. That's good. We're back in Shatrath City. $24. True.
I thought of a number that's more funny than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
25.
Oh, wait. I remember now. 420.
I don't care. I don't care about the arrow now. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, chat. It is now time to finally reclaim the throne from the Lich King himself. But, as we all know, chat, there must always be a Lich King. As if there isn't another Lich King, the Scourge will go crazy. We can't let that happen. Where's the call board? What? Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Enlistment day. Meet with... Wait, do I just go to... What is the first quest to start Wrath of the Lich King quest line for Alliance? Like, what do I have to do here? Oh, so you just skipped to going there. Alright, we gotta go there itself then. There is no introductory quest. Have y'all seen the number 23 with Jim Carrey? It was a psychological thriller about numerology he did. Numerology. He did pretty good in it. Oh. No. I never saw 23. Sounds fun. Or, not fun, but fascinating. Rather. Was that a SpongeBob Patrick joke? Yeah. Go to the harbor, the keep? You'd think it would be in the keep, but no. Audience with the King is not what you think. That's the Onyxia quest line, I believe. I just have to go to Orient Tundra. Ow. You know, I forgot they did have Stormwind Harbor exist in the same time period as the Park District. And this is the only expansion that this has existed. When Cataclysm came out, the Park District was fully destroyed, and they eventually replaced it with that little walkway with the waterfalls and the statue of Varian Wrynn in Legion when that happened. Is this not... This isn't it. This went over. What the? Engineer Curtis Paddock, the Assurance. What? There are vendors on this ship? Hey, he looks exactly like me. Wait a minute. Maybe not. I thought I had a twin. I don't. There it is, chat.
Light be with you.
Captain Constance of the Kraken. Navigator Mayor. Oh, the boat. Huh. Did you guys hear that? That was a faint horn, but you could just barely hear it. I kind of remember hearing that back in Wrath of the Lich King. Or this ship. First Mate Fitzgerald? Okay. Sailor Picardo. Sailor Dawning. The problem I had with these ships is that they don't have any entrance to their bows, their lower deck. You just have this top part. But all the other ships from Classic, you could go inside their body and like hang out. They've got like a little seating area.
Onward. Through the moonlit night, I take my first step into the frozen tundras of Northerend. Farewell, everybody. I will write to you with my stationery that I bought at, Stormwind. The Nagrand gift shop. We're here. And the Aurora is out as well. Chat. Welcome to the Borean Tundra. Starting zone of the Alliance. The Horde gets Howling Fjord. Gonna get the flight path.
Greetings.
There are so many flight paths in Northerend. So we have a stable master, reagents, vendor, civilians recruiting, or being recruited to fight in the war. I believe this is not the third war. This is just the war with the Scourge.
Can I help you?
Alliance Vanguard.
See you around.
What can I get for you today?
Well, chat, let's go enlist.
Looks like we have room for one more. No, my mistake. That's a 7, not a... That's a 7, not a 1. Hope you're good with a sword. Report to the barracks.
Keep it moving, people.
Oh, that's him talking about it.
Mason, sir.
I thought we had enough in your line of work, but it looks like we have some openings. Report to the civilian liaison. Next, please. Your profession?
Cook, sir.
I do have some openings in your line of work. Report to the civilian liaison.
If I were king, I'd have a horse like you. I'd make sure you didn't get lost. And I bet you'd make sure I never got lost. Next, we best friends. I bet me and Anduin would also be best friends too. Friends are important. Jimmy the stable boy. Yes then, what is your trade? Carpenter, sir.
You're breaking my heart. I've quotas to fill, you know. Can you wield a sword? Off to the barracks. Keep it moving, people. What did you do before you came to Northerend, then?
The Lich King is here. Yes, he is.
Shipwright.
Oh, she was a shipwright.
Yeah, we could use more of you. Report to the civilian liaison for work assignment. Etc., etc., etc.
What is this guy's profession?
Farmhand, me lord. Work, work.
He's a farmhand.
Well, you're seasoned in your field of work. Report to the civilian liaison. Okay.
Well met.
We'll need more of you.
Be careful.
Okay. Enlistment day. You've come to enlist, right? Normally you'd have to stand in line like the other recruits. Normally you'd be out of luck because the recruitment ledger's gone missing, and I can't process anyone until the new books get here. Fortunately for you, Maxim, I've heard about you and what you did in Outland.
You did? I didn't fight Illidan, though. Or kill Jaden. Or kill Thas, but whatever.
To be honest, you're a cut above these poor saps. Lines aren't for you. Go to the barracks and speak to General Arlos. He'll be more than happy to meet with someone of your caliber.
Go with honor, friend.
Thank you.
What's the matter, Paladin? Think you're too good to stand in line with the rest of us?
No, I'm on a streamer time limit. I could die at any moment, allegedly, in Minecraft. So we're going to the barracks.
What ye be wanting?
So let's just take a look at the map, chat. Let's take a look here. We've got Valiant's Keep here. We got Warsong. Oh, they do have a Horde outpost here. What was I saying? Westguard Keep and Vengeance Landing. Maybe they have a Zeppelin that takes them to Vengeance Landing, but I don't know about a ship that takes me to Westguard Keep. I think it's later in the game. Like, I think there's a ship that goes from Cascala to Howling Fjord. I don't remember. Either way. Something something time shenanigans. Yeah, sure. Just got to work. Job's done. Oh, you did? That's cool, Stick. Unfortunately, Stick, I'm gonna have to end quite soon here. Which is a shame. Harbinger Vuren with other Draenei warriors and paladins?
The Legion's end draws near.
Dark forces are at work in this land, Maxim. Keep your eyes open and your courage strong.
Good health, long life.
Cool. No. There are so many people talking. Oh my gosh, chat. Hold on. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. I have to read this. Harbinger Vuren.
Very well, General. Should you change your mind, my people will be more than willing to provide military assistance.
Oh wait, what did the others say? Counselor Talbot says, "Our troops, General, consist mostly of villagers and peasants. Good men, but not quite rid of the prejudices and superstitions of their upbringing. They're not ready to fight alongside our more exotic allies." Oh, I see. And General Arlo says,
"Your offer will be carefully considered, Harbinger. In the meantime, we will make good use of your delegation in an advisory role."
Ah, understood. So they don't necessarily want the Draenei to join all of the farmhand recruits that are with the recruitment downstairs, because they'd probably be like, "It's a goat man! Wait a minute, who are you? You're a goat lady? A really nice looking goat lady? Who? I don't understand." You know, they freak out because they don't understand that weird goat alien people are our allies from Burning Crusade. But listen, if they would be used to like dwarves and elves, they could get used to Draenei too, right?
What can I do for you?
I don't know.
We've been expecting your arrival, Maxim. Welcome to Northerend.
Be careful.
Thank you.
He's doing this thing again, yeah. It's good to have you among us, Maxim. We've all heard of your past deeds. As you know, King Rin is moving great armies into Northerend to meet those of Arthas. But armies are nothing without true heroes to inspire and lead them. I want you to be that hero for my men. Fight alongside them against the scourge that lays siege to our stronghold. Report to Sergeant Hammerhill outside the inner hold. Valiant's Keep cannot fall. The future of our campaign depends on it.
Light bless you.
Light bless you, Paladin.
Okay. I know, I was lurking. All right, Stick, thank you for lurking. Turkey lurkey. I appreciate it. Maybe next stream you can try a dungeon? Yes. Yes, Ruby. Next stream I will do some dungeoneering. Why not? Yeah. I have the gear that is pretty well on par with what level I should be for said gear. So yeah, I could do that. I could do a few randoms, get some EXP boosts.
Interest you on a pint?
Arthas thinks a few of his undead bugs are going to send us running back to the Eastern Kingdoms. He's got another thing coming. Time for heroes. By Magni's beard! Looks like the heavy artillery's arriving. Well, well, well. It's good to see Arlos bring out the big guns. Oh, don't get me wrong, our lads are doing the best they can. But someone of your renown fighting alongside them could really turn the tide for us. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out against these undead Nerubians. What do you say you get out there and kill me some creepers? Creeper! Show these boys how it's done.
Be good.
Be good.
Alright, I can do that. Easy! Considering the world, having an alien race of baddies as an ally is the least surprising thing. Seriously. I mean, look at this! Out here, there are bugs. Undead bug people. Medic Hawthorne.
Hello.
I've treated peasants, nobles, merchants' sons, and beggars. Allow me to share one piece of wisdom with you. We're all the same. We're all the same when staring death in the face.
Soldier in need.
You there! Please, I need your help. This soldier will succumb to the crypt fiend's venom unless we act immediately. I've managed to slow down the poison, but without a suitable supply of antidote, I cannot counteract it. I was promised a new shipment of anti-venom in the Stormbreaker's most recent trip from the south. Go inside its hold and search for a chest of first aid supplies. Hurry, Paladin! We can't afford to lose any more men unnecessarily.
See you around.
Okay. Well, that person's also a paladin. Paladino. So what, do I just, like, want to fight a bug? Oh. Oh. I will give you a blessing. I will give you a blessing. Where are my blessings? Wait. No. Blessing of Kings. Blessing of Kings. There we go. Do they just stand here and cast at me? That sucks. Gotta fight the undead, chat. One bug at a time. Good stream, good viewer. Hey, random boy, great to see ya. Great to see ya. Unfortunately, my ISP is acting up, so I will have to end very soon here. I finally got to Wrath of the Lich King content in Northerend, but it's great to see you, buddy. Hope you've been having a great week so far. What kind of damage am I taking from this? What happened to me? It's all physical damage. I probably should do this instead. Because it's not considered a ranged attack. Also, where are the bugs? Where are the bug? I don't understand. Where are the bug? I just see the crypt crawlers, but where are the crypt fiends? Are they dead? Might have to check this out later. I don't really know. I hope you can play Ultimate Alliance within the year. That's very likely, yeah. I can play Ultimate Alliance. That was also a childhood game that I cherished dearly back then, yeah. Oh, there it is, Crypt Crawler. What am I saying? Might also be getting a little bit tired. A little bit sleepy. It's okay. Good. Chat, with buffs, using both the Greater Sanctuary, or Blessing of Sanctuary and Blessing of Kings, to get 20% extra stamina, we have 7,200 health. That's a lot of health. I like it. Also, look at this. Again, Rory, 3 bars into the next level. We're gonna get to level 70 easily. Huh. I feel it. I must attack the boards. Oh, and chat, there was one more thing I did get. It was only like $15. Now, I don't think you want to pet this dog. Sin, I don't think you want to pet this dog. These are undead bugs. Their venom will kill you. Don't do it. Spider bite, spider hurt me. But yeah, so hey, Kingdom Hearts 4 got its trailers recently. And it was reported that, I think because of the trailers, and the fact that they have a sale going on for Kingdom Hearts, Mega Collection 1 through 3 or whatever, it's like among the highest selling collections out there right now, or just like store purchases off of Steam. And I decided to finally get Kingdom Hearts, chat. So, don't look forward to it for now. But in the future, I still would like to play Kingdom Hearts, so. Kingdom Hearts. Alright, let's turn in this quest and I think we'll go from there.
Nice job, Maxim. Show the lads how it's done. The only good creeper is a dead creeper. Aye, ain't that the case?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't necessarily want 30 or 22 agility, but for now, yeah, I'll take it.
Up with you.
Chat, we just got a massive weapon upgrade. Soldier's Spiked Mace. We're going from 48 DPS to 84. We're going to get even more catch-up gear for being in Northerend. This is wonderful. But I think that about does it for now. Let's go into the inn and log off. Dude, I'm so ready for 4 as well. Played the Kingdom Hearts series. Now, Addisons, I know you suggested doing Birth by Sleep as well. I think it was you, or it was Stick. It was someone. But again, I was told, play 1, Chain of Memories, and 2, and that's it. Stop. Don't play more than that. We'll see how I feel, though. Maybe I could play 384 and a half in a third days, or Dream Drop Distance, or the now defunct mobile games. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it doesn't play the music. Hold on, I'm gonna go back downstairs. Anyways, chat, that's about it. That's about it for me. Thank you for everybody watching. This was really cool. We finally got to the meat of the content for me, for Northerend. So yeah, next stream we'll be doing, well, Ori and Tundra. Maybe we'll get to the Nexus as well in Koldara. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is ZeroEchoZenith signing off. If you enjoy this kind of content and you want to watch more, please check out my other streams and videos. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Everything from this game to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess to Mario Eclipse Sunshine. And a lot of other games as well. Please check me out on Discord, X, YouTube, Twitch, and everywhere else. I'm known as ZeroEchoZenith. Throw my content around. It really helps push the algorithm through so people discover me and you guys. The algorithm is always changing on these platforms, so I could use all the help I could get. Thank you to everybody watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a great night. Bye. Please like the video or the stream. Follow. I really appreciate it. Those of you that do, and those of you that lurk and talk. It's really cool. Night Quasi, Ruby, Sin, Random Boy, Gara, Stick, Addisons, Rauk, if you're still around, Neville, everybody else, Crunk, have a good night again, Bumcod, you dropped the plane, I'll remember that. Zero will remember this. Okay, bye. Ah! I'm so sorry, I blocked I blocked the plane. I'm gonna replay that.
Lizard.
I'm gonna replay that, I said. I said. Where is it? Oh, it's on cooldown. What? Like hell it's on cooldown. No. I have to do right by you. You spent the points. You spent the points. There we go. Okay, good night. For those of you on Twitch, I'm gonna raid you somewhere. Let's see who's on. Just see. Who was that person that Rauk wanted me to raid last week? Forget who they were. Hey, I got 2 by the price of 1. Yeah. I don't remember. It's okay. Let's at least raid. Let's go with Dr. CDCS. He's doing, DOS games. Yeah, sure. DOS.